So one of the biggest lies that you've been told that is keeping you poor or middle class and just basically keeping you from becoming rich and achieving the levels of success that you want is that if you work really, really, really hard, that one day you're going to become successful and everything is going to fall into place, which is a complete and utter lie. And so in this video, if you stick with me, I'm going to be disproving it for you. I'm also going to be talking about some personal stories of mine where I can prove it to you. And then I'm going to be explaining to you what we need to do to achieve that. We're going to dispel this belief and then put ourselves on the right track. And I'm also going to give you some additional confirmation that I've received from people who have achieved way higher levels of success than I have. We're talking about people that have achieved hundreds of millions of dollars in financial success. And I'm going to do this as quickly as possible because it is 1 a.m. And just to prove it to you, I'm going to show you my phone there. Not sure if you can see it. I guess that could be 1 p.m, but no, it's 1 a.m. One of those situations where you just can't sleep. Your mind is just cranking away. And then you look at your phone and you're like, it's 1 a.m. I might as well just create some content on this. I'm going to be messed up in the morning regardless, so I might as well make it worth it. So as quickly as possible, I'm going to get these thoughts out of my mind. I hope it's a blessing to you guys. My name is Steve. I'm a real estate investor, entrepreneur, business owner, YouTuber, and I've managed to achieve financial freedom and levels of success through business and real estate investing for myself and my family. Like I said, there are others that have achieved way more. I feel like I'm kind of just starting on my journey over the past couple years, but the little bit of information that I do have, I want to share it with those that are just one step behind me that want to get things going. So, and if you appreciate that, do me a quick favor, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to see more content. Hopefully this is coherent for you. I will take a look at the morning and see how this looks. I might not even upload it. Oh, and also full transparency, if you want coaching in real estate, I have an affiliate link for a group that I have joined, and they're super awesome. If you want to contact them, there's a link down below. If not, no worries. Or if you want to reach me directly, you can do so on Instagram at SteveRam3. But let me share with you this thought that's been on my mind, and that is this massive lie, probably one of the biggest ones that holds people back, and that is that if you work really, really hard, that it's going to help you achieve the levels of success that you want. Now, first, we can disprove this by Exhibit A. Let me ask you, are you somebody that works really, really hard? Now, if you are, chances are you have not achieved the levels of success that you want. Or maybe you know somebody, maybe it's your parents or friends, or there's somebody that works really, really hard, yet they are not, massively wealthy or successful or rich. Now, why is that? It is because that is not the key. It is a falsehood. Working really, really hard doesn't make a difference. Now, I know this personally. I used to work at a 9-to-5 job. And for the first year, I worked really, really hard. And then after working there for a year, at the end, they gave me this little piece of paper that said, congratulations, you got a 3% raise. Well, I wanted more than that. So the next year, I worked really, really hard, even harder than before. And at the end of that, they gave me a piece of paper that said, congratulations, you got a 3% raise. And I was just really disheartened. And so the next year, I just didn't even try. And at the end of the year, they gave me a piece of paper that said, congratulations, you just got a 3% raise, which then I figured out that in this situation that I'm in, regardless of how hard I work, I'm still going to get the same. And then also, I had a business. I launched a business, I think it was back in 2017, 2018. And in that business, I started a carpentry thing on Etsy, and it was to help, get this business going. I was donating a portion of the proceeds to foreign missions and to ministry. And when I was doing it, it was really, really hard. I did not have a lot of success. I think it was the first 13 months. I actually had friends show up at my house and tell me to stop the business. They said, it's hurting me to watch you do this. It's bringing me pain to watch you doing all of this work. You're working so hard and you're not having success. But something changed. All right, so now we're going to be transitioning into the truth behind this, no longer focusing on the lie. And that is after 13 months, I went from doing about maybe $500 in sales a month, so not very good, to doing $1,000 in sales a day, so $30,000 in sales a month. So what was it that changed? Did I work, was it like 100 times harder? No. So what changed was the vehicle. I switched products in that business. And to make it a little bit clearer for you, I'm going to give you a quick analogy that hopefully will make a little bit of sense, and then I can get to bed here in a little bit. So, and then I'm also going to give you some proof from other multimillionaires as well. Let's say that you and I are going to be running a race. We're going to run a race we are in Florida, and we're going to be going to California. And they say, go. And immediately, you start running. You run as hard as you can. You run so fast and so hard, and I'm still standing there. I can't even see you. You're gone. After a little bit of time, I get the bright idea. I'm going to go buy a plane ticket. I get a plane ticket, hop on a plane. It's got a couple of delays and stops along the way, but after 10 hours, I'm in California. Now, after 10 hours, you're still running. You're probably not even out of Florida yet after running for 10 hours. Now, why is that? You worked so much harder than I did. You broke a sweat. You're probably exhausted. I didn't even break a sweat. But after 10 hours, I won the race. And it's because I chose the right vehicle, even though you worked harder. And that is what wealthy people focus on, what wealthy people teach their kids, is that it's about choosing the right vehicle. Now, what is the right vehicle? Well, a lot of people don't know the right vehicle. We aren't taught this information, and that's what it's all about, is having the right information. That's what I've learned. I've got 2 Rubik's Cubes in my office to remind me. One is solved and one is not solved, to remind me that the difference is those kids that can solve them in seconds is that all they know is the patterns to the puzzle. They know the different strategies they need to do to implement it, and they just do it over and over, and it gets faster and faster. And that's all it is. I need to get the right vehicle. I need to implement the right strategy and do it over and over. And then the money starts coming in faster and faster. But the information that I was given, probably the same information that most people are given, was I was told, go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a degree. Then after that, go work for a company. If you can work for the state, even better, you'll get great benefits. Work there for 30 years and then retire, which is exactly what I did. And then, like I said, after a couple of years of getting only a 3% raise, I realized this is not where it's at. I sought out information from those that have had success. And I can tell you right now, you talk to anybody that has achieved at least $10 million or $100 million in net worth, and it's the vehicle. That's what they teach their kids. And what are the vehicles? Well, I've learned that real estate, starting businesses, and stocks is where it's at. That's what I was told by the multimillionaire. The first one that I got a hold of, he told me that, and that has stuck with me. So you guys, it is really about the vehicle. It's not necessarily about working hard. Now here comes the self-reflection. You need to ask yourself, is the vehicle that I'm working in right now going to help me achieve that level of success that I want? I don't know, maybe it is. Maybe you're happy where you're at. Maybe you're just on the cusp of achieving that. But if it's not, you have to ask yourself, should I switch vehicles? And when should I do it? Well, my thought would be this. Now, I know that there's so many different factors that are involved. I don't know everyone's situation. You might have a family and all these things. Totally understandable. But my thought is, life is short. And if you are going to realize right now that you need to switch vehicles, you probably want to do it as quickly as you can. And like I said, I know there's different situations involved, but if you can, I would highly recommend that you switch over to a vehicle that's going to help you to achieve the levels of success that you want. And then when you get in that right vehicle, that is when you start working hard in that vehicle. And a lot of times it might be switching out of that job to a business, or switching from the business you're in to a different business, or like for me in that carpentry business, switching products. I switched from a product that was producing about $20 in sales per item to a product that was producing $500 and sometimes $1,000 in sales per item. So really got to take a hard look at the vehicle, you guys. So that is the thought that was on my mind. I hope it's a blessing to you. I can go to bed. It's still not 2:00. And if you guys appreciate that, do me a favor, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button to see more content. Again, affiliate link if you're interested in joining my community of real estate investors that I'm a part of and get coaching to hop into the real estate vehicle. And with that, you guys, I hope it was a blessing. You guys have a good night. I'm going to be drinking some coffee in the morning. Take care. Choose the right vehicle. This is Steve.